for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black.
The person that can answer the question, it's a Buckeye. So who can tell me what instrument, kids only, what instrument dots the I? When Ohio State does the script Ohio, one particular instrument, it's a big instrument, dots the I. Anybody know what it is? You're close, but it's not a tuba.
Trumpet?
Trumpet was actually, no, trumpet was actually the first instrument to dot the I back in 1936 when they started doing it. Well, you were closest. It's actually a sousaphone. Now, sousaphone, the horn the bell comes out. The tuba, the bell goes up. And the reason it comes out is so that it projects to the audience a little bit better. So, normally they have some, we have some video back here as we go into the recording and practice area. You'll be able to see some of the formations they do. They use iPads when they learn how to do their formations. So they'll be looking at an iPad and there will be a dot on there that's their position and it'll show them exactly where to go. And that's how they do all their formations. So let's go ahead and we'll go into the practice area. Come in here, it sounds a whole lot different than it did out in the hallway. That's because all of the walls are insulated so that it can be, in fact, a recording studio. And you see the microphones, there's 4 mics up here, and all the recording equipment is up here. Now, Ohio State has 228 members of the marching band, but on every Saturday, only 192 of them march. And they have 36 alternates. And those alternates will be up in the upper right-hand corner. Here's the script Ohio, and as you see, the dotting the I is the sousaphone. Now, Ohio State's been doing this since 1936. They now do it at every game. They used to just do it a couple times a year. But somebody did script Ohio at Ohio Stadium before Ohio State did. And if anybody knows who did that, I'll give them a Buckeye.
Can you repeat the question again?
Who?
Can you repeat the question again?
One school did the script Ohio here at Ohio Stadium before Ohio State did the script Ohio. And think of it, it's a Big Ten school, and no adults. It's the team that we cross out a certain letter for.
Michigan. State of Michigan.
Michigan? That's right, the state of Michigan. We do it more linear. They didn't march it out the way we do, but it was in script.
So what they were doing, dissonance?
Say what?
It was dissonance? What they did?
Were they disrespecting the school by doing
Oh, no, it was, you know how some schools play the team song that they're, thanks for inviting us to come and play. That's what it was for. They didn't, they actually weren't rivals back then. They weren't rivals until Woody Hayes and Bo Schembech would really develop that rivalry. And now it's back again. So when we go out, one of you said, you guessed a trumpet as being the instrument that dotted the I. That was the first time they ever did script Ohio. The guy that ended up at the top of the O was a trumpet, and he went out to dot the I, but nobody could see the trumpet. So then they made it the sousaphone, which is the largest instrument that the marching band has. Okay, I don't know if you guys, do they have phones? They can, if you wanted to, you can take pictures, all the pictures you want. There's only one thing you can't do here. You can't throw a football. It's the only thing you can't do when you come to Ohio Stadium is you can't throw a football.
Not even on the field?
Why? Because, especially, you know, kids, younger kids in particular, if they start throwing the football around, they play tag, and then they play tackle, and then people get hurt, and then there's liability. So it's just easier that you can't play. We don't want people running around the field playing football. When we get to the field, if you want to run the 100-yard dash, you can run the 100-yard dash. If you want to just stand in the middle of the block out when we get down there, you can do that. But you can't throw a football. That's the only thing. Okay, now we're going to go down to the recruit room, which is where, if you were being recruited by Ohio State to play football, this is where you and your family would come on a Saturday to meet with representatives from the university so that they can try to get you to come play football here. Okay, we're going to go back out the door, down the stairs, and out.
They work in that water, huh?
Yeah, got to.
So we don't have the football stadium, whatever. So I'm about to go check out the field, I think. So.
Okay, we got okay, we're gonna go this way.
So apparently they gym is outside. Look.
That's sad.
I cannot. Let's see. But if it's heat, then that's cool. But right now it's a little nippy in Cincinnati, so I can't.
Cincinnati.
Or Columbus, Cincinnati, don't matter. We in here. Look at all these things though. Like the craziest thing about it.
We need to be back. Is there a certain time he was asking?
I know. So basically, so we in Columbus. You know what I'm saying? They go to the stadium out there. So I'm beaming on there. Y'all want to see it? Y'all gonna definitely see the video of me running. So.
Usually it's about an hour.
From Ohio State, you might see one of these in this mode.
It's too far to close.
No, the tour guide was done. About 11:20
TikTok.
So
Yo, what?
The one cup for me on TikTok. The little shot on YouTube, like a little TikTok all of a sudden.
What's your TikTok?
Put me on, what was it? I think I'm known under Kill Shot. Under, it was two other names. One of my dudes. What you got?
I do not know where we going, so I don't know. Let's see.
Follow this man. He's good.
1920. And you can always tell the concrete that was poured has these markings on it. These were from boards that they used to form the concrete. So all this was poured in 1920 to 1922. Now, when we talked, the first thing you guys had to do was you had to go to the bathroom. Many of you did. But how many bathrooms do you think they had for girls in the stadium only? Yeah. You said it first. 0. Women did not come to sporting events back then.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna.
Why are you just going wow? Gender. Cut that out. so apparently girls did not have bathrooms. Girls did not.
It was actually supposed to go from 10 to 11:30.
Oh, okay. I thought on my sheet it said 11.
It was originally 9:30 to 11, and then it kept 10.
I'm recording off my phone right now, but I got the camera on me.
Guys, if you were being recruited by Ohio State on a football Saturday, you and your family would come right through here. And let's go on up.
Good content, good content.
Yeah, great content, really.
I could really if you want. Let's wait to the football field. That's
the first one we went to.
Cameras out. Cameras out.
What some of the Ohio State Championship rings look like.
My pleasure seeing you guys.
So apparently this is where you get recruited at.
The other guy, these grades up.
So when they come in here, when they're okay, guys, when so you and the recruit and their family would come in here, they'd be met by somebody from the university, and of course the first thing they see are the uniforms that they're wearing for the year. And the second thing they see is the 2014 National Championship team. And have any of you heard of Orlando Pace? Orlando Pace donated money to renovate this area, and they put, for recognition of him, they put his jersey up here, as well as his some of his acolytes down here below. So.
Money you can make just for being inside that whole area.
I saw him last week and they came up to Cleveland.
He was in
Yes, he was.
That's a line.
Yes.
That's so true.
So as they come in,
Oh my God.
Right.
Like what?
this shows all the academic
That looks like agent.
that some of the Ohio State players have had. We've had one Rhodes Scholar, Michael Ace. But most of the kids are interested in this is the number one draft
Did I say Will Smith?
Will Smith, man.
You talking about Will Smith?
Steal his whole life. He tried to steal his whole lifestyle.
And that's just from 2000.
My boy Justin Fields on there. Yes, sir.
Say again.
Will Smith at?
Joey Bosa, Ezekiel Elliott,
Right, here's a picture.
Eli Apple, Denzel Ward, Nick Bosa, Chase Young,
Shazier, you feel me?
Justin Fields.
That boy was drippy though.
Boy, Chase Young was.
last year.
This is crazy.
This is so interesting.
Ohio State probably had about 110 football players last year. And out of that, look at the chairs now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 of them got drafted. So, less than 10% got drafted. And just because you got drafted doesn't mean you're going to play.
You know that?
That just means that you now have a chance.
Yeah, he on the thing.
And if you don't
Yeah.
Oh, you talking on the wall?
their system, then
Yeah.
they could cut you, and you wouldn't have anybody to do. Okay, then we have the Heisman Trophy winners.
Straight they play football without helmets. I probably would have been in that league.
I never played football without no helmet.
They would have had a helmet on.
Cause I
They just didn't take the picture with the helmet.
would have seen them I would have seen the ball better.
Even back in the 20s. Had some similar stuff.
And then on the very back wall are a lot of the All-Americans that have come to Ohio State.
Oh, you want to come here though?
Wow.
I want to come to this. I want to come here. I've been saying I wanted to come here. Let's see. Only one I know is Chase Young. Hey, Chase Young. Joey Bosa. You know what I'm saying? Michael Thomas. I did not know Michael Thomas played for Ohio State. Zeke Elliott. Justin Fields. And then they go Tig in. And then Wilson. Oh, they ain't the actual Wilson.
You cut off some of his toes.
I'll buy the table.
What you thought I said?
He said he gonna buy that.
Which school you played at? Looked like All-America did.
Braxton Miller was making to the
I played.
Yeah, okay. There's a couple of kids who have been offered by Ohio State. They're seniors this year. One kid
I played football. I played football one time, and that was for Heritage.
cornerback.
Chase Young.
Real fast.
He been dogging. He was dogging like last time I seen him.
Now the other guy, he's a he transferred in from UConn. His grades are just a little bit low. They said, get your grades up and you'll be offered. So he might come to Ohio State too. He's good enough.
You know what I found out from Miss Brown? You know they made GPA because of athletes, because they was trying to like I think athletes was trying to get other people to do their homework so they can play. So that's why they made GPA because to know how to read like the stuff and stuff. So you can't. You know what I'm saying? So you can't.
I got to ask Brown about that.
I'm telling you. I be learning so much from Miss Brown. I'm telling you, like.
Brown's smart as fuck for the sports.
Yeah. And help too. I'm telling you.
Okay, guys, if you're all done, we're going to go down on the field.
Hey, let's go to the field, folks.
All right. I'm gonna see y'all when we get to the field.
30 minutes. Now, as we're going down
Here's the bell.
and this is the time when the guys go down, on the right by that recycle, just on this side of that recycle bin, that's where the locker room entrance is. So they would come out of the locker room and swing right down the ramp. So we can go on down the ramp.
Does that bell run from the inside or the outside?
Inside.
Come about like this. See, we did. See, 2000. Wait, that's 2002. I'm tripping. So national champions 2014, 2002, 1986, 1961, 1957, 1942, and 1954. Then unleashed undefeated seasons. 2012, 2002, then 1968, 54, let's say 1944, and what else I say? What else I say? 1916. Hey, Ohio State, we dog. Hey, I've been watching a lot of Ohio State, so hey, it's gonna be going. Yeah, I want to see some stuff on the field too. Yes, sir. Look at this.
You walk out here, 100,000 people screaming over there.
Big Ohio State. Look.
Brother, look at that. Look at that.
Guys, here's what we're going to do.
Hey, stay over here. Stay over here.
Guys, we have two tours that are kind of mingling together. We're going to let these people have the field for a while. We're going to cross right straight over there. There's some stairs. We're going to go up those stairs, and we're going to go up to the press box. The last stop we'll make will be down on the field. Okay? That way you'll have it all to yourselves then. So we're just actually, let's go this way. Let's go this way.
Yeah, I think they said. So guys, since one day witnesses where they do.
Hey, Jim.
Right here.
Yeah, right here.
The band
Jim.
will be right here.
Touch him.
What's wrong, Kev?
Nothing wrong. Okay. Jim, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
This is all on the phone. What time is it?
So I'm about to run this whole field. Y'all about to see me run this whole big old field. I'm definitely running this field.
He was proposing for a second.
So he letting the people down there have the field. I don't know if y'all can see it, but he'll let them have the field. And then after that, we gonna go to on the field next. See how big it is?
They got one of the, what is this stuff called?
Concrete?
What is this stuff called?
That bait?
Just to protect the fish, right?
Yeah, some, you know, it's close to nature stone, but it isn't. But it is like,
It's like turf, right?
yeah. Well, the field is definitely turf, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they change it every
I ain't gonna feel like. I always said that. I always said that. Like,
now this
I wanted to come here. I wanted to come to Ohio State. I always said that, and I always said that. Like, I don't like. Look at this. It's red, you know. Well, anyways, what? Right now, I think we're gonna go in the suite or the presidential suite or something like that. And yeah. I see y'all at the top. Let go.
Everybody played offense. Everybody played defense. Everybody played special teams. The dog is not the mascot. If you follow the leash, it belongs to this second guy from the left. And if you look at that fifth guy from the left, it looks like he has a breathe right strip on. That was probably to fix his broken nose.
Yeah.
Because you were not allowed to sit out just because you had a broken nose. That's right. You got it. But you see, they had leather helmets. The football was a little bit bigger back then. They had leather shoulder pads. And that was a group of guys I probably wouldn't want to meet in their life.
Yeah, that second dude, he looks pretty easy.
He does. I mean, tell me these guys look like they're 18-year-olds. So then we have the Heisman Trophy winners again here. These are all the years that they won the national championship.
That's enough, fellas.
These are all the years that they won the Big Ten championship. This is the national champions. This is Big Ten, and then these are all Americans this year. Are we not talking? Come on, I knew you were now.
You don't ever retire to number one there?
Just going. Y'all see that?
I don't think so.
Jerry Lucas.
They retire a few numbers. They don't retire a lot of numbers. So, in this area, if you played football at Ohio State, you can come in here. They have a buffet for you, so you can eat and you can mingle with your past players. And then usually they'll go out to the stadium and watch the game. Now they honor 6 athletes in here. And who has heard of Chick Harley? Okay, Chick, you are standing in the house that Harley built. And Chick Harley played football at East High School, which is about 3 miles east of downtown. He was an all-state player, came to Ohio State in 1915. When he came to Ohio State, they were playing at a field called Ohio Field down on High Street. And they had room for 500 people. They had bleachers for 500. When Chick Hurley came, more and more people came. They got up to about 14 or 15,000 people coming to watch him play, and they couldn't set up any more bleachers. So that's when, in 1919, they started thinking about building the Ohio Stadium, because Chick Hurley showed them that people would pay money to come and watch football. That's why it's called the house that Hurley built. Then we have Jesse Owen. Who can tell me what year he won the Olympics? Nope. 1941. 1931? 34? You're the closest.
36.
1936. He won 4 gold medals.
Like you didn't just say that though.
Hitler refused to put a gold medal on Jesse Owen. And he ran his last medley race where he won his 4th gold medal on borrowed shoes. And back when Jesse Owen came to Ohio State, he was not allowed to stay on campus. Things have changed a bit since. We have Jerry Lucas, and pardon? Oh, if you're a basketball fan, and if you remember Jerry Lucas, he was one of the first players to ever do a hook. And they won the national championship in 1959.
If you saw the Cleveland All-Star, NBA All-Star game, do you remember they had the top 75 NBA players? Jerry Lucas, one of them.
Yeah, he doesn't come around Ohio State a lot anymore, but he is, I know he's active in the state. And then we have Woody Hayes. Here's a watercolored Woody Hayes, and then a picture of him in the display panel cabinet here with a bust of him. And here's a drawing of what Ohio Stadium looked like when it was first done. Nothing was in the south end.
Oh, that's before the cathedral.
People would just drive their cars up to the stadium. They didn't have any lined parking lots. So the 4th player we have here then is Jack Nicklaus. Jack Nicklaus did not graduate from Ohio State. He was a senior in his last semester at Ohio State. He had a chance to play in a PGA tournament, and the school said if you get permission from your 4 instructors that you can miss class, we'll allow you to do that and graduate. Only 3 of the 4 of them signed, so he had to quit school, and he never actually graduated from Ohio State. And we have Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. And then the last one we have here is Katie Smith. She was the first woman All-American here from Ohio State. She played basketball in 1992. And she's a WNBA coach right now.
Hey, by the way, guys, yesterday the girls hockey team won the national championship. So pretty cool. 3 were Canadians. They got gold medals in the Olympics. 1 was an Olympian for the U.S. and got the silver medal. So they had quite a year.
Okay, but we're going to go this way. We're going to go into one of the
I feel like I'm about to go here.
Oh, yeah, bro. Restroom. What is this? The Huntington Club. Oh, this must be the
It's a little good here, you know. It's a little hot. It's just a little cold. Otherwhere else.
Okay, these are sweets right here.
Okay guys, we are on the Huntington suite level, and all of these doors here go into suites. So we're going to go into a suite on the 50-yard line.
So we go into the suite on the 50-yard line.
As soon as we're done with this suite, then we're going to go down on the field.
It's alright if you go on the field. When I'm on the field. And then, Donald. I said Donald. What's his name? Philip. Philip. I want to race somebody. I want to put it on my YouTube. I want to race somebody.
I was still.
And I got used to restroom.
It's a short nigga.
You ride that shit? Dude.
Man, there is no way.
You come back up?
Nah, almost crazy.
I'm hurt y'all.
High school y'all going up here.
Yeah, I want to race somebody though.
Grace Phillips.
Who?
I want to see him around again.
Philip.
Why he take off like that?
You running?
Nah, I'm about to go my arms. Why you take off like that?
That's how I do it. So are you guys tired for a few minutes?
I mean, I ain't even run yet.
Hang on, man.
Listen up. Hey, fellas, listen up.
Just for a second.
Listen up.
We in the big O. Take a good picture.